Hello, happy Tuesday. It's Teresa here, your soulful business strategist from createasoulfullife.com. So, this live was not really intended for this week. This week, my theme and what I am creating or wanted to create trainings around were really calling in your aligned client, calling in beautiful clients that are completely aligned with you and ready to sign up with you. And sometimes the universe has something different in mind. Because I feel really guided and inspired to share this story with you and to share my experience that happened to me over this past weekend. So I will be getting to those calling in your aligned client this week at some point. Right now, however, I feel like this is a really important piece for me to share with you. This live may be scattered all over the place. I'm not really sure where it's gonna go because I don't have anything really scripted here. I usually never do with my lives, but I feel so much passion about this topic and so much feeling in me that sometimes when I feel that within me, I could take this in, and I feel like I can take this live in so many directions. So we'll just see where it goes. So what I'm gonna be talking about is how Lady Gaga helped me shift my money mindset, create more self-compassion through common humanity, and really ground into those hell yeses. So it's kind of interesting. Over this weekend, I was laid up in bed with a really bad back pain. Most of you know that have been following me for a while. Most of you know that I do have some chronic things going on. I was diagnosed 5 years ago with a later stage Lyme disease. So I still have some symptoms, some chronic pain, some chronic fatigue that, you know, comes and goes depending on the day. It's just something that I work with. I've created a foundation within my business, and I've created a business that allows me to take care of my body, to nourish my body, because I know what my body, my mind, my body and soul needs. Sometimes that looks different than, you know, other times. And sometimes I forget about taking care of myself as much as I should. And now I'm really leaning into that this week, obviously, when, you know, when something arises, when a little reminder comes into place, like, hey, you know, you need to really take care of yourself. This is one of your whys. This is why you're creating a business like this, a business that, you know, that can really support and help you with your, you know, your issues while sharing your gifts and serving others with your passion. So while I was in bed, I was going back and forth between doing some business work, resting, and going on Netflix. And so when I was scrolling through Netflix, I found 5'2", I believe it's called, and it's a documentary about Lady Gaga. Now, I'm a fan, but I'm not a fan that had known a lot about her. I just have a couple of her songs on my phone, and I've always thought of her as being very inspiring, really walking her own path. And I find inspiration in really watching a life and, you know, the behind the scenes of a really successful woman entrepreneur. And she is an entrepreneur. She's an artist and entrepreneur. She's an amazing, amazing person. And what was interesting and what I was completely shocked when I found out that Lady Gaga deals with chronic and really severe pain on a daily basis. I believe she had broken her hip a while ago, and it's affected her entire body. And I didn't know that. I would have never have guessed that, because she shows up each day her best, and when she performs her best to the best of her ability. And so when I seen that, I created more self-compassion for myself through common humanity. So that's the number one thing that started to shift in me when I, was presented with this, when I see that she deals with pain on a daily basis. Lady Gaga. So I immediately started harnessing more self-compassion within myself, so that I could feel and know that I was not alone. And that's part of self-compassion, is creating that common humanity, knowing that we're not alone, and knowing that other people are experiencing, some of the issues and challenges we've had, and we're human. And so that's how Lady Gaga helped me really harness more self-compassion. And when you harness more self-compassion, you create pathways to betterment. You create pathways to more well-being. So that was really serving me this weekend. And then moving into the money mindset piece, she had been having a really difficult day pain-wise. And she had about 4 or 5 people, like a healing team, really supporting her and helping her, like a massage therapist, I think a physio, I think a shiatsu practitioner, and she had people cooking for her, really healthy anti-inflammatory, what it looked like anti-inflammatory meals. And she said she could not imagine somebody in that level of pain not having the money to hire the support needed when she's in that much pain. And so she says she went on quite a bit about it, and she was saying how it was really hard for her to even imagine somebody that didn't have her level of money and resources in that pain, because they would not be able to hire the healing team that she had. And a light bulb went on for me, because for so long, one belief that I work on is calling in more success, calling in a lot of success, and really up-leveling my business. So each time my business up-levels, I go through this belief, which is more success means more work. I am sure a lot of you can really relate to that. So sometimes I am afraid, so every time my business up levels, I'm afraid to call in more success, because I've attached that more success means more work. And she just proved to me, and she just really affirmed to me, that more success can sometimes mean more ease. More success can give you the resources and even the money to make things easier for you, whether it's hiring a team, a technical team in your business, whether it's hiring a health team or doing more things for your health, whether it's getting more support, like a coach, a success coach, a higher level coach, whatever it is, creating more success can allow you to enhance your life. It really can. And where I look at more success, more work, I sometimes forget about more success can equal richer experiences, can equal me creating more help or getting more help, wherever it is, wherever the support is that you need. The more success you call in, the more help you can get. And not only that, but if she did not have the resources that she had to help her body, help her mind, help her soul, she would not be impacting the world in the way that she does. And she does impact the world, and she shares her gift. She is an amazing musician. She is incredible. I know that she has all the sparkles and all of, that hype, but when you really look into what she does, she's an incredible musician. She knows her stuff, and she would not be able to be Lady Gaga if she did not have the money and resources to hire her team, whether it's for marketing, promotion, her health, whatever that may be. So the higher level of success she's at, the more she can serve, because the more people that she can reach through help, through a team. So that really shifted my money mindset, or my money and success mindset. And I know it's something that I work on, and I feel like that was almost presented to me now because I feel like I'm up leveling and going through an upper limit. And so that was really apparent to me that that is one of the beliefs that I really want to shift and journal about. And so that was amazing to hear that. And the other thing that she really, that through this documentary really emphasized, and she didn't emphasize it, which I picked up, I interpreted as, was really getting really super clear on what is a hell yes for you. And are you sticking to the hell yeses, or are you kind of waffling and, moving into things that don't feel totally aligned with you, don't feel totally right for you? So I'm really grounding into whatever, decisions that I have that control over. If it's not a hell yes, then I'm not going to do it. Because I feel like the reason that Lady Gaga is able to move through the pain when she performs is because it is such a hell yes to her that her light shines so brightly, her soul takes over, and the pain is there. I know the pain is there because I can totally relate. But the thing is the hell yes is so much bigger than her pain, and her soul light is shining so brightly that in that moment and in those performances, that hell yes is allowing her to perform and allowing her to share her beautiful and amazing gifts in a way that her pain does not interfere. She might feel it after, I get that, but she just performs because she is diving into that hell yes. This feels awesome. This is my soul. This is my soul calling. These are my soul this is my soul purpose. These are my gifts, and it feels right. And she is able to get out on that stage each night, even in a huge amount of pain, and shine her light, because that hell yes takes over her body and moves her into an energy of divinity, moves her into a zone, into that flow state, into that beautiful space where she is sharing her gifts from her heart and from that light inside of her. And if pain or not, she is able to do it because that hell yes is so strong. And I know for me, if it's not a hell yes, if it doesn't feel amazing, 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 my little symptoms start to come in, or I start to feel pain, because the energy is not aligning with my body. And so there's an inner struggle, which creates outer pain. Anytime that I have an inner struggle, anytime that I'm up leveling, or, and yes, I have obviously reasons for pain, but I know the pain seems to get worse when I have inner turmoil going on, or inner struggle, because pain and emotion are attached. They work together, and this is not saying just emotion causes pain. You can have physical ailments going on, which I do, and I know a lot of us do. But when we're emotionally in turmoil, that pain magnifies. That illness or relationship trouble or friend trouble or whatever our thing is tends to amplify. So yes, so now I am really I feel like I've left that a little bit where I've, was like the hell yeses. And then now I think I've been going against that, and that's really harnessing that intuition. And if it feels off, then I feel like we really need to start honoring that. So that is why and how Lady Gaga really helped me shift my money mindset and success mindset. She helped me create more self-compassion by way of common humanity. We're not alone. You can see the most successful person in the world, the brightest and most amazing person in the world, and they still have challenges and mistakes. So you're not alone if you're facing a challenge or going through a difficult time. And it is so important to stick with those things that feel right to you, those aligned decisions that you have. We sometimes don't have all control over the decisions, that are around us and affecting us. But for the most part, we can do our best to move into and lean into what feels right, what lights us up, what brings us joy. And I feel like that will start to allow us to shine our light even brighter and keep shining it and really create the authentic success that we want to create. Because it's not just about hard push through success. It's about creating mind, body, soulful business, authentic success. So today I invite you to ask yourself, what is holding you back from calling in that authentic success that you truly desire? So that is my Lady Gaga story. I just felt that I really wanted to share that with you because I feel like we're all going through a shift right now. And I feel like we need to really know that we're not alone. And we can support each other and help each other shine that light inside of each and every one of us. Have a beautiful day and post below what is holding you back from calling in authentic success. And if you don't feel comfortable posting below, grab a journal and journal about it, because that, I feel, will allow you to shift some limiting beliefs that will help you move forward. Have a beautiful day. Bye.